What up, y'all? I'm the MCMNG.
And I'm Master Shen Lo.
Coming to you live from the Hive.
With another tale from the deep.
Yeah. We're joined by our guest.
Oh, me? Sorry. Hi, I'm Mia.
Great to have you, Mia.
Yeah, thanks for coming through. So tell us a little about yourself.
I guess there's really not... I'm not a very interesting person. I'm pretty average at best. Below average at worst.
I don't think of that. You don't know what interests people. You know what I'm saying? So, like, where are you from?
Born and raised in Colorado.
Yeah.
Grew up in white suburbia. I went to Centennial, Colorado.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Moved down here to Denver as I finished high school. Did 2 years of college, realized that I absolutely hated school. And now I work at Walmart. Oh, the kitty.
Just right when it starts, the whole time, you're chilling, and then the podcast is going, look at me. Yeah.
Centennial. So you lived there until how old?
18.
Okay.
So how are the kids there?
White.
Well, I'm sure, but were they, I guess they're probably just fucking complete assholes then.
Absolutely. It's weird. So, growing up, I remember in elementary school, being one of the only black people.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
I can
Interesting.
imagine.
Like, I'm going to Samantha's house. Well, Samantha doesn't live down the street from us. She lives almost 4 or 5 blocks that way. And not being able to go and just, it was weird. But having like family in Aurora and Denver, we could walk down the amount of distance between places is weird. Because as a kid, something's like, oh, it's like right down the street, but it's like 4 or 5 blocks, 10, 15 blocks down the street. In Aurora, totally different. Mm-hmm. Right down the street means you're going across the street.
Yeah.
Because they literally live across the street from you.
Yeah, I know. Centennial's like real spacious. Centennial, yes. Parker, them areas, like everything's so far apart.
Right. So
That's
when
crazy.
someone says, oh, it's right across the street, that's 10 blocks from here. That is not across the street.
That's just crazy, man. It take you like, cause I know there's light rails that go to some of them places.
Now.
And yeah, now, but it takes you just 30 minutes to actually get into town still, from the light rail.
Yes.
Because you're still out of town. It's so fucking far out.
Absolutely.
But that's crazy, man. Shit. Growing up in Centennial, I went to school in Arvada for a little bit, so that's why I asked how the kids were. Because the kids out there are just assholes.
Mean.
Yeah.
Overly mean. For no reason.
They're just privileged. You know what I'm saying? And then they just fucking feel the right to do whatever the fuck they feel like because they've been handing everything their whole lives. So they're like, I could do anything I want. And their parents don't discipline them. And I'm just like, man.
I would have gotten beat a while ago. Probably why as I'm walking in the door.
For real, man. Like, these kids got some mouths on them, and then you got them growing up, and you got the adults now in our stores. Okay.
Don't get me started on this.
Oh man, these motherfuckers out here that weren't raised right and disciplined as kids. They need to learn some manners because they're gonna walk up to the wrong person. It's gonna be the end of their day.
Right. Working at Walmart, definitely you see fights break out. Like, excuse me, I can help both of you, but both of you need to stop yelling in my store.
For real.
Like, I don't know what you guys are doing or want, but I can help you. Just step away from each other. Been there, done that, especially over Black Friday.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody else fight. Like, a couple of my coworkers tell me. But I've almost fought a couple people. I just have to walk away. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to just leave. I'm not going to lose my job over you, bro.
For real.
One time. The one time.
The one time, yeah. Yep, just walk away every time. Just go. I can hold my tongue a little bit. It's not that important to me.
It depends. Usually it's just
yeah, it depends the situation. Most of the time it's just a person getting a little loud or something, or like if you're too disrespectful, like there's certain lines, like I definitely it's uncalled for, but yeah. Most of the time it's just a fucking customer is fucking irritated because I can't help them because they're giving me a produce item. They're like, here, I got this and it was rotten. Okay, where's your receipt? I don't have it. What do you expect me to do for you? Like, first of all, how do you have a rotten watermelon? How did you get a rotten watermelon?
Like, you didn't notice that when you picked it up?
Like, for real. Like, this is just stupid.
I didn't pick it up. So who picked it up?
Exactly. It wasn't bad when I got it. I was like, well, it had to be. I just don't understand this. This doesn't make any fucking sense. This shit is fucking terrible. How is it like this? You had it for like a week or something, or it was like that when you got it.
Exactly.
Come on. Then she's like, well, fuck you. I'm going to tell your manager.
Poor customer service. I don't know what you're looking. What do you want from me?
She goes to my manager, tells him the same shit. Same shit. He can't help you. You don't got a receipt. Sorry, ma'am. You don't have a receipt. We can't do nothing for you. Like,
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is
I'm gonna call the union. I'm gonna call the freaking, the corporate or whatever. That's always their their response. They're gonna call corporate. And they do.
And corporate's gonna be like, what do you want from us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
customer service.
Yeah, customer service is a job, man. That's something.
It's weird. Everyone that I've ever talked to who's worked customer service either is not a people person, but are able to fake it amazingly, or they absolutely love it. There's no weird in between.
Yeah, there is no.
Either you hate it and you're able to fake it, or you love it no matter what. Even when customers are yelling at you, you love it. I'm definitely one of those people who can fake it.
I don't love it. I hate that shit. I hate
it. Good money.
Because you have to be fake. You know, I'm not that type of person to be fake and just like, but it teaches you some certain lessons, I feel like. You know, it teaches you how to not let stuff get to you as much. You know, and that's good to have. You know, you don't want to go around blowing up on everybody, of course.
That's very true. Emotional regulation.
Definitely. The way I was taught is like code switching, you know? You gotta know when to, you know, just be a certain way. Cause I mean, you can't be, like, the way I looked at it too is like, you know, you wouldn't act the same way. I mean, every person's different, but you wouldn't essentially act the same way with your grandmother that you would with like us. You know what I mean? There's a sort of different thing. I mean, your grandmother could be cool. You'd be cool with your grandmother, but still, you know, there's certain, you know, things, certain way you act. You know, it's just the way it is. And I mean, that's just the way it is at work too. You know, like, you're not supposed to, you know, be just chilling around, you know, cussing up a storm, you know, just fucking around. And especially when you're in management stuff, there's a certain thing you have to do. It's just,
yeah, exactly.
That was probably one of the hardest things I ever had to learn. Not everybody's your friend. You it's perfectly fine to have employees like you, but there should be a line, and it's still a struggle for me because it's like I don't want everybody to like me. I just want you to do your job, and if me being nice gets the job done, then I'm gonna be nice to you. But if me being up your ass and around the corner is gonna get the job done, I'm gonna do that too. Like,
yeah, you gotta be able to work both sides.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, especially in work, you know, like jobs, corporations. They're at least for me, being a worker, you gotta learn that too. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just be run over by your managers and shit. You know, you can't have your managers just fucking just. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I listen to my managers, you know what I'm saying? Always, you know, but, like, I'm not entitled to do exactly as they say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And they understand that, you feel me? And I feel like I've built this mutual respect with my managers by just, you know, working with them and, you know, reasoning on like a similar basis so we can freaking just get the job done. You know, like, well, like Isaac would say one time, he's like, my managers would need me to do something. He's in the middle of doing something. He's like, well, instead of just jumping right to that, you know, just because they said it, he's like, well, let me finish this. You know, he's like, he would tell the manager, well, I'll do it right after I finish this. Most times, if you tell a manager that, they're pretty cool, actually. You know what I'm saying? Like, just finish what you're doing there and then do that. And yeah, you're getting the job done. You know, you're doing your job.
Pretty much.
You know, so I try to be cool with all my managers, but I let them know, they all know that I'm my own too.
I definitely agree there. It's definitely been a struggle for me to learn that, don't just drop what you're doing and, do as I say. Finish what you're doing and then do it. It took me a really long time to learn that because I'm definitely like, all right, fine. Fuck it. Drop it. Go do what you do. Come back to it and finish it. And then 5 minutes after I come back, why aren't you done yet? Oh my God. Oh my God. Because I finished what you asked me to do. That's why. Constant read. All the time.
You're like, oh man, this is a journey.
Right. Like, I'm going to finish it. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm going to finish my job.
Yeah, it's all learning, and even the higher up you go, you still got to be open to learning. You can't just shut yourself off and think you know it all, because there's so much to it, and it's always changing. It's hard, man, but it's fun, honestly. Like, do you enjoy it?
I do enjoy being a manager.
So you both are managers then?
Mm-hmm. We work the same shift.
Yeah.
Dang, how's that? Are you guys like assistants to each other, or
we're the same level?
Yeah, we just work together. We're team leads, so we're essentially the managers underneath the coaches, which are essentially run the shift.
I call them assistants after.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'm a support manager. That's the assistant. That's the store lead. This is the store manager.
Yeah, it's
all these titles.
They definitely simplified it a lot, but
yeah, it's like, oh dang, you got a whole bunch of people in charge. Above each other and below each other. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah,
just different names. They're all doing the same shit pretty much. One might be doing a little more for the store. Paperwork rise.
Right. It's that one that, was in the meeting for 3.5 hours that no one else wanted to go to.
I could not do that. That's why I'm not a manager. I don't want that much responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot outside of work, so I can't freaking put that much into a job that I'm actually not planning on staying forever, So
that's true.
That's where I'm at. That's why I'm just a worker.
I feel that Walmart has caught me in like one of those perpetual loops where it's like the money is good, but the amount of pressure and work is literally like barely there, barely tolerable. And it's like, do I stay for the money or do I stay for the work? I'm going to stay for the money.
Yeah.
You're paying me $25 an hour. I could suck it up. But the responsibilities, it's like, is it worth it? Do I want to just walk out half the time? Absolutely.
Yeah. Because, in our position, essentially being, the store manager, for that amount, it's interesting, because because we become the MOD at a lot of times, and that's the most stress for me, but I've been, trying to like reframe it, the way I look at it, trying to just use it as teaching moments, but either way, those in those situations, those are definitely the most stressful, and it's like, is this really worth it all?
Nah, for real, and like at least in King Soopers, I know the workers, just the average worker, has more power than the store manager. Because the worker chooses if he wants to transfer or not. At any given time, the corporate could just be like, oh, we're gonna move you to this store, to the store manager, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Whoever's in management. Mm-hmm. And yeah, they don't have any say in what they really do.
You get up and
workplace.
do.
Yeah, exactly. They have to do this.
Yeah, salaried.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the one thing I hated.
Yeah, if they don't get all their bonuses. You know what I'm saying, or whatever they're trying to meet. If they don't meet those goals, they could lose their job. So,
yeah, I definitely, it's an interesting position, but I don't think I'd want just because of that. Where they can set your hours and stuff and say you can work 6 days a week or
right. Inventory, there's no days off.
Yeah.
Black Friday, Christmas, there are no days off. You're working every single day.
Yeah, that's the one I'm not down for. And then, you don't get paid overtime for that.
No, you don't. You make a nice $6,000, paycheck, $6,000
salary
bonus.
That shit, yeah, fuck salary. Yeah. I couldn't do that.
It's like, yeah. Maybe it's cush in the way that, you're just pointing fingers and writing plans, but,
The With the way our store runs, absolutely not.
Yeah, not at our store. I mean, maybe in the perfect store, you know, but not ours.
So what's the definition of a perfect store?
Shit, I don't know.
A store that has like
Well, have you,
a whole staff.
You're
Y'all,
not-
y'all probably aren't full staffed.
We're getting there. We're real close.
Oh yeah. Walmart's been freaking giving a lot of incentive. I know. They're like, we about to pay y'all good. Come here.
$100 an hour just to stock shelves? Absolutely.
Like, come work for us.
well, have you seen any of those? I mean, you're not in like any group chats or anything for like
No.
Walmart or Facebook, right?
No, I
Okay,
haven't.
I'm in one, and like it's interesting because like people be posting these pictures of, like clean ass back rooms and shit. And I mean, who knows how true they are really, you know? But I mean,
Right, turn around.
I know if that's the case, you know, it's like shit. That's the kind of store that's on process, and I mean, that'd be crazy, you know? That'd be nice.
It would be
That'd
nice.
be beautiful for just everything to be running the way it's supposed to, and everyone doing it the way it's supposed to. Oh,
Right, yeah,
what a
'cause
world.
you got to take every day as it comes, you know, there's new challenges every single day. And it's funny because like me and my manager always talk about how they do resets, you know, how they change the shelves or they do certain things to change the store around, and they don't account for how it actually runs because the people who are doing these changes are out in fucking Ohio or wherever, you know what I'm saying?
Resets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we don't have this department in our store. Why did you send us plans?
Right?
Like our photo lab is this big. Why did you send us like we have 4 aisles dedicated to this?
For real.
Like my manager always complains because she'll get like store plans to set things that we don't even have room for. Like she's like, where am I even gonna put this? In the middle of the fucking aisle where everyone is walking and
Absolutely. It'd be very eye catching that way.
right? You can't miss it. It's right there in front of you.
Get him that ashtray.
It's like Isaac forgot his.
Yeah, my bad. Good times. Yeah.
Walmart logic and actual logic are 2 very different things. Retail logic and actual logic are 2 very different things.
Straight up.
Yeah. It's interesting stuff.
And then like the hours too. Like in my department, they've been cutting hours like crazy, and it doesn't make sense because our sales are fucking out that like through the roof, and they just keep cutting our hours. My manager, there was like a huge thing about that too. He's like, how do they expect us to get this fucking shit done? We don't even have the people with the hours to do it. There's all this fucking work to do, and they just keep cutting our hours. And how are we gonna even get this shit done?
Exactly.
It's like,
You're supposed to work for your lunch, your breaks, not look at anybody, not help anybody. Just put it all on the shelf and then go home.
yeah, fuck that.
That's it. Yeah, expectation to reality is very different. You know,
Oh yeah, it's
Plan
so
to-
unrealistic.
its actual execution is far from.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world, everything would just run robotically. Like what? That's
You
why.
say that, but instantly I think of that movie Stepford Wives with the robot wives or whatever. Like in
haven't seen it.
literally in a perfect little town in Stamford, Connecticut. Literally, like the whole movie is based of all these high powering like women get turned into robots by their husbands.
Wow.
And the one woman that does it messes it up for the whole. Yes, it is the funniest and weirdest movies you've ever watched.
Interesting.
Stepford Wives.
Stepford Wives.
Yep. The whole town's automated. Your whole house is automated. You have a robo dog. Yes.
That's crazy. Every time I think of like stuff being like perfect, I always think of that normal SpongeBob. Hi, I'm normal, you know, and then everything's like the same and shit. That's why I hate how they've been changing a lot of buildings and like in doing a lot of these new architectures because it's looking like conformed, like conformity and uniform and shit. And I'm like, this is like normal SpongeBob type shit. You go downtown or like some areas, you know what I'm saying? And you're just like, what the fuck? Every house is the same. They all look the same.
Don't get me wrong. Modern architecture is so pretty. However, it's weird to see, 13 houses with like the same exact layout.
Yep. It's so strange. And some of their freaking their colors that they put together, I'm like,
why is this house coral? Why is this coral? This is a pink. This is pink and it's ugly, and I don't know why you like it.
or it's like 5 different colors. It's like turquoise, orange, yellow, pink, and
you have the base
fucking
color,
green.
you have your accent color, you have your wall color, you have your trim. I've thought about this, don't worry.
Or like they have like polka dot designs or something, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because they're trying to be, what is it, abstract or whatever. It's very eye-catching.
it's an aesthetic.
Right. It's an aesthetic. Not mine, but of somebody's.
Yeah, I don't know. To each their own, you know what I'm saying? I would not have my house look like that though. I like old school. I like old school architecture, and like it's old, but
Right.
it's freaking just nice, different.
It depends if it's been like well taken care of.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, because I've seen old school architecture and like, wow, this would have been beautiful if, they actually fixed a support beam that's now sagging in the middle of, the living room.
Yeah.
It would be beautiful. It would tie the room together. However, it looks like it's about to murder somebody.
Yeah, this fucking place I live in, these apartments are old. The people below me, their freaking ceiling fell. Yeah. They just got it fixed the other day. Or whatever. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So I was, it was a thing for a while. They're like, yeah, just be careful. You're walking on the floor, there's some cracks in your floorboard. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, yeah, I gotta move. I gotta get the fuck out of
That's
here.
an instant one.
We could cave in at any moment, guys, so beware.
Nah, they fixed the ceiling and shit. I remember when they were here. They were annoying as fuck.
Louder.
Yeah, loud. Pounding on my floor. I'm like, damn, y'all sound like you're gonna come through this bitch. At least I had to go to work, so I wasn't here the whole day. You know what I'm saying? Listening
That'd
to
suck
it.
for us, because, we'd just
Right.
try to sleep all day.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh,
He's just like, damn, my
Like, where am I
cat,
going today?
my cat must have had a miserable day that day. I swear.
A heart attack every couple of minutes.
Yeah, she's like, what the fuck is going on? She's probably just in a corner in the room. Eyes wide.
What happened? What's happening? That's
Oh my
hilarious.
Do you want to hit that again?
I'm good.
Do you want to hit
I'm good. I gotta pace myself.
For sure.
If I get too high too quick, nothing's gonna be said. I'm gonna be sitting here dumb.
For sure. Oh, man.
Well, yeah.
Have you guys watched any movies recently?
I tried to watch that new Suicide Squad, but I fell asleep.
Why?
I have a habit of falling asleep on movies when I watch them with people. By myself, I can watch movies. All right, I'll be up all night watching movies. But I don't know. For some reason, I go and chill with somebody, and we're watching a movie. We smoke a blunt. I'm knocked. I'm knocked. But I could be by myself smoking a blunt. I'll watch that whole movie.
Intense about it.
Yeah.
I get secondhand embarrassment from movies so badly. Same with television shows.
What is that?
So it's like, when you normally get embarrassed, like you're feeling all the emotions.
Oh, so you get their embarrassment?
If there's an embarrassing moment in a movie or TV show, I myself will get so flush because all I imagine is like, oh my god,
Going through
watching
that?
it, I can't. It's really bad sometimes.
Dang, that's
Like
crazy.
watching movies is a struggle sometimes for me.
Wow, really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
It sucks. But I did watch the new Suicide Squad, and that one was definitely more funny and exhilarating than embarrassing.
Yeah, it was a good. What I did watch was good. I watched up to I think Harley Quinn was. That dude was trying to marry Harley Quinn or whatever,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I fell asleep around there. I don't remember much after that.
Oh, that's one of the best parts, though.
I
think
know.
I think 2 seconds later, right after he proposes to her, she's like, character development moment. It's literally her explaining, when I see red flags in my boyfriends or whatever, I just I can't just leave.
Oh,
I
she
have
had to kill them. Yeah, that's right. She kills him.
I have to kill them because for me, it's never just going to end with you just letting me leave. I thought it was great. Funny moment again. She's like, I just have to kill you. 0 to 100 decisions.
It was really good.
I wonder how many women are going to use that logic.
Oh man.
Oh man, there's probably a few Harley Quinns out there already.
Any red flags? I just gotta right in the stomach.
You just got to get rid of this guy. He's not even meant to be here.
Right, throw the whole man away.
Oh man.
That'd be crazy. We just get rid of people like that just because they fuck up any type of way. It's just like, I'm gonna kill you.
But red flags are red flags.
Red flags. You can't overlook those.
Exactly. Like it's really. It's like, I love going to see my niece, swim in a pool, and only when she's in the pool. That's weird. That's weird. That's a red flag.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this one. Throw the whole person away.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, we don't need none of those. Then people could just fall out of existence completely.
Again, I think we were having a conversation about messy TikTok. The whole wife strike thing, but I saw another one where she's like, my husband chooses to, do disgusting things like in the shower and not clean up after himself. Is that a red flag? For me, absolutely, because that's weird.
Yeah, not clean up after himself.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Anything.
That's like what a disgusting things like
Shitting in the tub.
Oh yeah, that's
And just leave it, and then you have like 2-year-old. Exactly, it's weird TikToks.
That's fun. Why would
Red
you
flag.
be with this person?
yeah.
I'm like, what? There's these
There might be
people out
some
here.
trauma.
Obviously, it's a conversation that needs to be had, but in the moment,
Yeah, it's worrying.
it's concerning. It's very concerning.
Maybe he was just ashamed.
We had an accident.
He's like, I shit in the shower. I
played the
got
kid.
A conversation that needs to be had. What is this? Why did you leave it for one? Why?
He's supposed to. I don't know the situation,
Yeah.
but man, like,
I wish I would have seen.
maybe he's disabled or something. Like that's the only thing that would be even considerable is if he was disabled. He had he couldn't even really clean himself or whatever. Maybe he was in this tub.
No, regular guy.
Yeah, interesting
regular
stuff.
guy.
That's yeah.
Yeah, there's something wrong with there.
It's a conversation that needs to be had. What happened here? I'm a little confused. You're gonna have to explain this one to me.
You're like, and then leave.
Maybe we just need some time apart so I can figure out what happened here.
Call a plumber.
Or we just need to.
Get a Molly maid service because it couldn't be me.
That shit would suck. I would hate to have to clean that up.
Yeah.
I've been a maid service though, and it's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Cleaned up
Yes.
some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's, even like our maintenance, like the one time was, I'm sure you've probably seen it a lot.
Yes.
People rubbing it all over the wall.
Yes.
Does that happen to you often?
Yeah, sometimes it does. The maintenance, they'll come up and like, this fucking guy shit all over the wall. Like, what the fuck? How do you not know what you're doing? You do that shit on purpose. You fuck-
Exactly, you do that on purpose.
Like, what? How does that shit get smeared on the wall?
Were you finger painting?
Yeah, I was writing my name.
Right.
Oh, y'all
Edgar
gonna
was
remember
here.
me.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's...
Probably a really funny experience that I've had at Walmart right as I started being a manager is that someone had shit themselves and was walking around the store and literally touched everything in our bakery cabinet when everything was still like, self-serve, the breads, the donuts, the muffins, all that good stuff, literally on the inside of the doors of the self-serve cabinet.
That's gross.
On all the food. I had to walk through all the bakery tables because they were literally all around there. One of the worst experiences that I had to clean up.
Damn.
They were
Wow,
tracking. They had shit footprints all through grocery.
God. That's horrible.
Yes.
It reminds me of one time when I guess someone shit themselves at King Supers. And
Why is this an occurring thing with people?
I don't know. I don't know. But I think it was one of the people in like one of in those
Walker?
carts, in the carts, because it's you could see the shit. And it was like ran over.
Oh goodness.
It was like throughout the meat department, the produce, and some of like the grocery and maintenance had to
They were
clean it up.
shopping.
Yeah, they were. And how,
Damned.
how do you not know you shit yourself? Or you're like, fuck it. I gotta finish shopping real quick.
Real quick, but you still managed to go through all these aisles.
And get shit everywhere. I guess someone just shit themselves at the store the other day too, like a week ago.
Consequences be damned. People are bold.
Yeah, he just shit. I guess this is what happened. He shit himself in the bathroom, took his pants off, ran outside the store, left his pants in the bathroom, and then the fucking poor maintenance lady, Louise, she's an older maintenance lady, and she had to clean it up. I was like, why'd they make her clean it up?
Consequences be
Are you
damned.
fucking serious? Like,
Yeah.
why would you let her clean it up? Like, for real, man. That's kind of fucked up, bro. The poor little maintenance lady. She's such a good one. She's such a good lady. She's a good worker, too. She's the best fucking worker.
It's always hard to find good maintenance. People who are willing to stand for that shit.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. It's real. It's a hard job.
Yeah, man, that shit was disgusting. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning, I guess. Like, what the fuck? What a morning.
This was his
Good morning,
shit.
y'all.
Right? He just rolled out of bed.
He was in the bathroom. Like, did you just not be able to make it, bro? Like,
I would get it.
I was telling him he was late for work. He had to go.
he's like, fuck, I can't even make it to the toilet right now. I gotta shit right now and go to work.
Fuck these pants. Fuck these pants.
I'm going to work, I'll be naked. I couldn't imagine that, bro.
They got a spare in the desk.
I wonder how, like, did he get away? Like,
Probably. How far was he going though? See, too many life.
or did he
lessons.
have a car? Like, you know,
He was just, fuck these pants. I got another set in the car.
it'd be funny if he wiped his ass and everything and left the pants and just got in his car. Dipped.
Shit. I think we cracked the case.
Because I'm like, man, I didn't hear stories about him getting caught by cops or anything. So
He had to have a second pair.
yeah, he had to have. He probably did it on purpose. But I don't, maybe he has a vendetta against King Super. He's like, fuck this place. I'm about to shit on you guys.
Why my King Super?
I know,
Why,
right?
why this one? What did this one do to you?
Who knows, man? There be some assholes around there. I already know. I don't like a lot of people that I work with.
It was a relative to the fruit lady. Revenge.
Baby. I couldn't do it. I couldn't imagine doing some shit like that, bro. Like, just shitting myself and going, running out the store naked. In front of everybody.
Yeah.
Like, when I heard that, because I was off, I heard that, I came in the next day, I was like, what the fuck? Like, that was, you just did not expect to hear that shit.
You never do. Those weird instances where it's like, what happened at Walmart a couple weeks ago? A customer was spitting on one of the security guards, and they had spit on one of our No, a customer was spitting on one of our like AP officers, people standing at the door, and then they had managed to spit on one of the security guards that we employ, and literally that security guard just full on just hit this person and knocked him out on the ground.
Damn. Did you get in trouble?
He got fired.
I bet. Yeah.
He doesn't come to our Walmart anymore. Yeah. Insane.
I probably did it too, though. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie.
Today's the day.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, fuck this. I'm gonna give me a new job. I'm going looking for applications right now.
That was the 13th reason right there.
For real.
No, I was looking at like you don't just spit on people and expect not to get hit though.
Bro,
Like,
yeah, that's what I was saying. Who the
Thank
fuck
you.
is this dude? Like,
bold. You bold.
I don't know where he grew up at.
Yeah, like sheltered.
He must have been under a rock his whole life. He fucking came out just now and he's mad at the world.
Mad for no reason. I did nothing to you.
Real, and he was trying to steal too, so it's like y'all, yeah, people,
Oh man.
some nerve. Yeah, can't say I wouldn't have reacted the same way. It'd have been hard to
I don't need this job.
continue. You're missing it, low.
I seen that.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you've had a lot of experiences with that though too. Like just people walking in.
Sir, we are closed.
At night?
Yeah. Random people walking in, using the bathrooms. Like, what did you want me to... Oh my god. So many stupid bathroom stories. There was this guy that came in, I want to say, it was right before lunch, so it was about 2 a.m. He came in, and he went straight to our bathroom. You know, that's fine. I don't care about that. But, sir, we are closed. I need you to leave. It's now not the time to start shopping. Well, what did you want me to do? You know, he's yelling, screaming at me. Brad's on my right-hand side, you know, like, hey, back up, bro. Like, what did you want me to do? I need things. You know, you guys were the only place open. But we're not open. I need you to leave. It's not like you can buy anything. Most of our registers are down.
Yeah.
Like, please leave. Oh, are you going to call the cops? Yes. Why is this a question?
You're trespassing right now.
Do you think I wasn't going to call the cops? Please leave. Always. Constant.
Damn, but y'all have their doors open?
They were closed. The lights were off. Like, he literally walked through the front door, pushed them open. Like, it wasn't your first clue that we're closed.
What? Yeah, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah. People.
Yeah, some people just don't make sense.
The amount of ridiculousness in the world.
It's wild, man. And you see it in retail. You
A
see
lot.
all of it. You see all of it. You're like, oh my gosh.
What other kind of stuff do you like, Mia? What interests do you have?
I like to read.
Tight.
I love to read.
What's your favorite book? You got one?
I have my favorite, not my favorite book. It's kind of more of like a book of poetry or whatever. It's called And Then There Was One. It's a small book of poetry. It's maybe 60 to 70 poems of just all about, you know, when you're alone, it's okay to be alone, how to grow from being alone, when it's okay to have people around. It's pretty straightforward. It's a really great book.
Let's check that out.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
When those moments where you don't realize, like, it's okay, you know, just to sit here and not do anything. And that's okay.
Yeah, because we always feel like we have to do something.
Cleaning, outside, hanging out with people, constant. It's weird, I have to be alone with my thoughts at some point of the day. Because it's healthy, one, and one, it's like self-evaluation for myself. Well, you can make a list on things you need to do, but at this moment, what are you doing? Like, are you just sitting on the couch, watching your dogs play? Are you just looking outside onto the patio? Are you sitting on the patio? It's a nice self-reflection time. And the book definitely helps with self-reflection, so that's what I'm currently reading.
That's tight.
Nice.
Yeah, I like to read too.
What do you like to read?
I like to read just about anything that interests me. So right now I'm reading a book on crystal healing and crystal power. Mm-hmm. So it pretty much takes you through the chemistry of like minerals, and it talks about how they formulated the philosophies and stuff, pretty much based on the the structures, the formations, and the minerals that are inside all the different crystals and stuff, and how what it all represents. And it's pretty good. It's pretty interesting. I guess the dude who wrote the book is the first guy to really partake or to undergo this type of experiment with crystals and minerals. So I guess he was like, this is like 30 years of his work or whatever compiled into this book with his research team that he had or whatever. And yeah, this is what it came down to. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
I feel like it's been teaching me a lot about life, you know, just how to approach life, how to see life, how to grow. Like, you know, like crystals, you know, because it teaches you about their growth processes and how that relates to life and stuff like that. So it gives you some perspective, you know.
Okay.
So that's why I read. I read for perspective, you know, to see things more, to see more things, to see, you know, just to, like even fiction books. Like I'll read fiction books just to see life in a different lens. And a lot of times you can extract some type of like some wisdom, you know, and some gems from those. You know, I get a lot of different like insights from just stories.
Definitely feeling that. What about you?
Yeah, I agree with a lot of that. I like to read, like a lot of sci-fi, a lot of fiction, horror, like Stephen King stuff. Definitely comic books.
How many ghostwriters are there? No.
Too many. There's a lot. No, I just love, you know, I like to read actual book and a comic like this, you know, back and forth. So like I'll take turns between them and just alternate. But yeah, like right now I just finished what was the last one? Like The Death of Superman. That was an interesting one. Now I'm on like actually just finished that one too. What is it? Inhumans Time Crush. That one's pretty cool. Has to do with like Kang the Conqueror and then humans. It's pretty tight.
Okay.
But yeah, now I'm gonna probably alternate back to the Doors Perception, try and finish that up. Yeah, you know, and I mean, I like philosophy and stuff, like the Doors Perception, the 48 Laws of Power, but also I've read like It and like The Stand. You know, it's just, I kind of like what Lo said, you know, it's good to get that different perspective and just, you know, I really, like, I love the details too of like Stephen King, just beautiful, you know, paints a picture and yeah, you know, it's good to just diverse yourself and learn different things and get different aspects, perspectives.
I definitely get that.
You ever read Stephen King?
No, I don't like.
You don't like horror?
Love-hate relationship with horror. Reading horror is perfectly fine. Watching horror, I am a bitch. I terrified really, really easily. This is a whole second-hand embarrassment all over again.
Dang.
Like,
no, I feel that though. No.
Their terror becomes my terror, and it's a back and forth thing, even though this person isn't real. Yes.
That's crazy. It's that real for you, huh?
Yes. Which sucks.
That just shows that you have like a really strong imagination.
It's not a great thing to have during movies sometimes.
I can't imagine.
Don't turn around. Oh my God, they're there. I see it. Why aren't you turning around? Wait, don't turn around. Oh, you're gone. You're gone. It's gone. We're done here.
You're so in it. Now, that's me. That's me. Oh my gosh. It's happening. It's
I'm about to die. I'm in tears. Oh my God. I was hanging out with...
Oh, he stabbed me. You're all in the movie theater.
I'm ventilating just like this person is, trying to crawl on the ground. Like, there's no hope for us. I don't know what's happening. Literally. It sucks sometimes.
Oh, man. Have you ever done like psychedelics?
Yes.
So I know one time I did some acid, and it was kind of like that for me when I did acid this one time, because I just felt like I had to do I just felt everyone, sometimes, to such a degree that I had to do exactly like almost as they did, so this, my homeboy's brother came in, right? He got into a fight or some shit, so he like threw out his back. He's like sideways like this, all fucking leaning over. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, you made me feel like I gotta be like this.
Monkey see, monkey do type situation. What happened here?
Like straight up, bro. I'm like, stop, bro, stop doing that. He's like, I can't. Oh, that was a trip. That night was a trip. Oh man. That was a long time ago. That was the first time I did acid after like years of not doing it.
Definitely understand. My favorite thing to do on acid is to go to Dave & Buster's.
Interesting.
All the pretty lights. Wonderful.
I've never been to Dave & Buster's on acid.
It's the best thing in the world, especially if you go on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday and it's half price games.
Okay.
It's so worth it. All the pretty lights. Oh, it's amazing.
I bet. Yeah, I bet that it's nice actually.
That's funny. I just went yesterday. I kind of wish I was tripping.
See?
Alcohol is fun though.
Alcohol was fun. I haven't tripped for a while now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I think a couple months actually.
About a month for me.
See? She really does psychedelics then. She's about a month.
About a month. Well, I have to go to work, so.
I know, man. That's the thing now, like, I can't do it as much lately because I have so much bills. It's fucking crazy. I'm like, what the hell is life? Is life just paying bills and working?
Yes. Don't
fucking guess.
Don't fool yourself.
Right.
Don't fool yourself. Don't think it's anything else. Even if you want to travel, you got to work for that shit. You gotta
I want to go places. Well, you got to make sure you have enough for those 2 weeks that you're going to be gone, and then you got to cover your bills for the rest of the month just in case. Then you got to cover your shifts and all that good stuff. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, man, that's a lot of fun. Somehow, I still have been managing through. So
That's good.
I'm like, that's why I keep telling myself. I was like, man, I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna make it happen. I know I got someone up there looking over me. That's how I know that for a fact. It's been like that my whole life. Because somehow, some way, I just seem to magically pay my bills every time through. Even though I'm like,
broke.
Yeah, even though I'm like, fuck, man, I don't have this money right now, but I gotta get it real quick. So I go DoorDash and do a whole bunch of shit, get my paycheck, save all my money, don't even eat.
I just went to sleep when I got hungry. It's fine.
Right? Yeah. Right. I was like, let me just forget about this.
Go to bed. You don't need to eat right now. Go to bed. Maybe drink some water until you're overly full and then go back to bed.
Oh god.
I got a couple things in my fridge right now I can make. So I've been eating, I'm kind of comfortable right now.
Well, that's good. Do you enjoy doing DoorDash?
DoorDash is pretty cool. I like the fact that I'm driving alone by myself. I work at my own time, on my own pace, and I get a lot of me time that way. You know what I'm saying? So I could just chill in my car, listen to my music, just drop the freaking food off. I don't even have to talk to customers half the time. Most of the time, I might talk to some of the workers, at wherever I'm picking up from. Mm-hmm. But yeah, most customers just have you drop it off at the door.
No interactions.
Yeah.
See, my boyfriend and I did Uber Eats and DoorDash. So we liked Uber Eats more than we liked DoorDash.
That's what I've been hearing. I hear Uber Eats is a little better. Just
a little bit. We did partners, so it's like one picks up food, one drives, food runner or whatever. Super, super easy. My thing is either you get it at a good time and you're super busy all day, or it's dead.
Yeah, you gotta get a good time. So my thing is to go at night. It's actually pretty busy until 3. Okay. So Depends though. The weekends are busier. It's the best to go like on like Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know, just the weekend in general. Throughout the week, it's slower, but you still get pretty steady business. You know, I'm sure there's not a lot of drivers trying to drive.
Right.
At that time, you know, throughout the week and shit.
It's a Tuesday. It's not a Friday.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'll be out there, you know, I'll be out there just about every night, just fucking trying to get it. But I need to sleep sometimes. So last night I didn't do shit. Also, I'm fucking kind of low on my funds. And cause my Dasher card fucking fucked up on me, so I had to get a new one.
No.
So I can't even access a whole bunch of money right now. It's fucking kind of dumb waiting for like a week and a half to get this new card. But
see,
it's whatever.
Uber Eats has that instant payout.
Yeah, it's instant payout. It's instant payout, but you get a card with it.
See, with Uber Eats, you just get automatically to your bank account.
See, you could do that too, but it takes 2 days with DoorDash.
Oh,
that's
see?
the only thing. It's fucking whack.
Uber Eats then.
Saw Uber Eats, dude. I'll have to try it. Yeah, I've been hearing they actually pay better too.
Just a little bit. I
Yeah.
think their tipping hours are a little better. Like they have like, if you do certain areas, so me and my boyfriend did a lot of like the downtown area ones because it's a 3-minute trip here to there, but it's $15 because there's an upcharge for being at 7 o'clock on a Friday. And then being in Denver, it's also even more expensive to have Uber Eats and DoorDash and Postmates. Postmates is fun too. Postmates is definitely fun.
Yeah, one of my homeboys does that. My coworkers. He says he's like me doing Postmates. It's fucking on my way to work. Make about $25, $30. Fuck it.
On one trip though.
Yeah, just like, on the way. You know what I'm saying? He'll pick it up and he'll drop something off right by the job or something, you know?
See?
And it's just like, boom. Go to work for a few hours, for his hours, and then just keep stacking. On his way home, pick up another one. I was like, yeah, that's tight.
Nice. I remember when Postmates first came to Colorado. I want to say it was like 2016. Yeah, 2016. And they did like all of like your random grocery shopping. So like, oh, you could actually get your Postmates worker to go to Walmart and do all your grocery shopping, or go to like CVS and pick up prescriptions and stuff like that. Or it was super, super like general shopping area. I was working at Romantics and someone came in and literally bought, I want to say $700 worth of just random shit in fucking Romantics. Like Postmates, yeah, I'm just a Postmates driver. Just throw anything in the bag. So what's anything? Anything? Because anything, I'm going to throw that thing monstrous size, whatever, monster size in this bag, and that's going to cost you $500. I need specifics. Well, let me ask the person. Literally a back and forth phone call for 2 hours. Did I make the sale? Absolutely. Was it also really confusing being this Postmates driver not trying to give me any type of information? Absolutely.
Huh. That's wild.
That's interesting. How is that experience? You know, working at Romantics.
I'm not gonna lie. I would love to be working at Romantics now than Walmart.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did they pay good or no?
Yes. They paid really, really well. I was making $16 an hour, like, then. Like, not now.
That was 2016, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Where it was
wow.
like 12, 13. I was making $16 an hour then. It was
So they're
really,
probably
really
paying
nice.
like,
No shit insurance, however. However, I loved... I thought it was just a very interesting experience. One, because it was hilarious to see the people who would come in. And then my Romantics, we had like an arcade or whatever in the back. The couples, the individuals, people asking me random ass questions over the phone. It was great. It was hilarious. It was wonderful, and it was probably one of the funnest experiences. Plus, my coworkers were great there too. Like, everyone, a job where you're gonna have to be a people person and like know everything about the store. Romantics is definitely one of them. What do you recommend? Oh God, fuck if I know. This one looks nice. You can buy this one.
Oh, man.
Don't get anything with sugar in it.
How long did you work there?
About a year. And I got fired over the stupidest reason.
Yeah, what was that?
I got fired because, so I had made a mistake. Someone came in, they came in and they were asking, for gift cards or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'll get you a gift card. How much do you want on the gift card? We do this whole transaction and they swipe their debit card. Doesn't go through. And I'm like, here, let me redo it. We'll do it a couple more times. Doesn't go through. And I'm returning the money to them that was taken out. Like, it only takes out like half of it, but it couldn't do the full amount. We finally get it through. She's really upset with me, whatever. I come in the next day and apparently one of the transactions doubled and I didn't return one of the $250 transactions and they fired me over theft. And I was heartbroken. And I was like, I messed up. I'm so sorry. Like, it wasn't anything that I could have fixed. Like, I didn't notice it. Like, I'm super sorry. Nope, they fired me over it. I was heartbroken.
Yeah. Savages.
They're like,
Yes.
nah, she stole that shit.
Right. And not actual and factual. I don't want your money.
Yeah.
Let me just fill you up on everything that's on our shelves back here. What movie are you looking? Big Booty Bitches number 3? Hold on. I think it's somewhere down here.
Oh,
The
man.
funnest experience, and I miss that job so much. So much.
Man. Well, we're at 54. I think we'll wrap it here. But man, it's been great, Mia.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
This was super enjoyable.
Yeah.
Sharing a little bit about yourself with us. And
Like I said, I'm average at best.
Man, well, we'd love to have you back if you'd love to come back.
Of course.
Well,
until next time, y'all. Peace and love.
yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends.
And let us know.
Woo! That was fun.